What's up, you guys? I am back with another video. Yeah. So I just got checked in. I had to hurry up and run in here to get checked in, man, because I had to use the bathroom so bad. And on top of that, there was another truck coming in right behind me. So I figured I'd just hurry up and get up here and get in that door checked in before he did, because I noticed there's a lot of trucks in here right now. And the last thing I want to do is be the one to get checked, to get loaded up last. So yeah, man. So right now I'm in PA again. I was just here last week, and I'm here again. I got myself an empty trailer. I'm about to get loaded up with that ice salsa. That's normally what they put in here. I got some new gloves. These gloves are not the original gloves that I bought from Harbor Freight. I actually bought these this morning on the way here because I couldn't find the ones. I thought they were in my trunk all this time, and they're not in my trunk. They wasn't in my trunk with my work coat. And I could have sworn that's why I put them, but I guess not. So I couldn't find them, and I ended up throwing out the old gloves because they were too big and they were dirty. So I ended up throwing those out, so I couldn't continue to use those ones. Come on, get in there. There you go. So I couldn't continue to use those ones, so I went to the gas station and I found these. But these are also too big, but you know what? They're gonna get the job done. They're gonna keep my hands clean, and you know. So yeah, I'm on door 38, which is further down. Yeah, which is further down. So let's get it. So I came back here to check on my tires, make sure that I'm in the door right. Like I always like to do when there ain't no chalk blocks. I just like to double check that I'm in the door right. I don't have to let out I don't have to take off my airline when I'm in these doors. They don't care if you do that or not. But yeah, man, they put me all the way down at the end. Everyone else is all the way in the beginning between 1 and 20. And then here I am all the way at the end in 38. But I got plenty of space, you know what I'm saying? So I don't care. It's right now, it's 11 o'clock. Last time I was here, I left out of here around 2. So I got here at 11. There's already trucks in the door. I don't know how long they're going to be waiting. So I just don't know how long I'm going to be waiting either. But I know right now what I am going to do is I'm going to eat my lunch. And hopefully by the time I'm done eating my lunch, or before I get done eating my lunch, I'll get that red light. So I'm going to go grub. I'll see y'all in a minute. I kid you not. Within about 2 minutes to 3 minutes after I was done eating, that's when that light went red. So right now they're working on me right now. I'm looking like a bobblehead every now and then, but you know what? It's cool with it. I'm cool with it. If I need a neck brace, if I need a neck brace, I need a neck brace. But I was thinking today too, man. When I was eating my lunch, I was thinking about how trucking is for me right now, and I was going back to the first day. I was actually on the road, and I started thinking back to when I was actually in school. And then I started doing the math, and I'm like, wait a minute, it's been already 8 months. Like, wow, where did the time go? I mean, it felt like a long time during the process, but now that I'm looking back in hindsight, it really ain't that. It really hasn't felt like 8 months. And I was thinking, wow, 4 more months will be a whole year. That'll be my whole year right there experience. I'm like, that's crazy because I just want that 1 year so bad, and it's like it's knocking at the door. Like once you get that 1 year experience, for the most part, you know what I'm saying, you could get just about not any trucking job, but you could get way more opportunities than you can if you just got 3 months or 6 months or even sometimes 9. You know, that 1 year is just like a stamp. You know, all right, you got that 1 year. We'll open them doors for you, and a lot of doors open with different kind of jobs. You know, especially for me with tankers. Most of all those tanker jobs, they want that 1 year experience, and sometimes even 2. So yeah, I was thinking about that, man. I was like, wow, it's already been 8 months, and it's been 5 months since I started the channel. and it doesn't feel like it's been 5 months. It feels like it's been, a little bit longer with the channel. But nonetheless, it's been 5 months since I started this channel, and it's been 8 months on the road. And it's just crazy, man. It's been such a ride, and I know it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning right now of the ride. I'm just in there with my toes, dipping my toes in, getting my feet wet. So yeah, I just thought about it. The time that went by and everything. Then I thought about it too. I was saying, I know why now. Well, I've been knew why, but it makes a lot more sense to me now than it did in the past. Why they want you to have 1 year experience. I absolutely agree with it, and I absolutely understand it, and I just get it. Because you gotta understand, when we're coming out of school, we don't know what we're doing on the road. We might know how to drive, on the road as far as the road test. They just take us on the highway, off the highway real quick, just to see that we can drive if we're eligible to pass. So, they take us to do that ride. It's not like we're going on a highway to go to another state, driving hours at a time, cutting through, going down these skinny streets where you really have to pay attention, making these crazy turns. We're not doing all that in school, nor are we doing that when they take us on the road in school. We're just going basic, out in the open, nice and spacious, where we won't have a tough time with. So that's all, by design in order to get you ready for the road. We don't really understand a lot of these signs just yet either. We don't know. We don't really. We won't when we're in our cars. We know how the traffic flows and everything. But when you're in the truck, the perspective you get when you're in a truck and the perspective you get when you're in your own personal vehicle, it's not the same perspective. You don't have the same experience. You have to be wary and pay attention of different things. So on top of that, you're not as skilled yet as driving. You're not that skilled yet. You might think you are because you know how to maneuver and you know how to handle it, you know how to drive, and you're extra careful. But you still need that time to really develop the comfortability of actually being in these trucks as well and feeling it out, getting the feel of it, getting comfortable with it, not just only learning how to drive it. And all that takes time and experience. So I 100% agree with it. I 100% understand it. Also, since I'm talking about school and everything, when you're in school, there's a lot of things when you're in school that they don't teach you about when you once you get on the road. They don't teach you about it in school. Why? I guess you just don't really necessarily need to know those things until you're actually out there in the field, which I could see why a little bit kind of, but some things I do think they should teach you while you're in school, which is number one. I think they should teach you in school sliding your tandems because a lot of places you go, you're gonna have to slide your tandems, and even if you don't have to slide your tandems at places you go, like when I was with Amazon, I never had to slide my tandems. But there was a guy who worked there who was training me. He taught me when I first started working there how to slide my tandems. So I knew how to slide my tandems, But I do believe that they should teach you in school how to slide your tandems for the simple fact you are gonna be dealing with trailers 99.9% of the times when you are driving these trucks. Yeah, you might bobtail every now and then, but you're gonna be driving these trailers and pulling these trailers, So you're gonna need to learn how to slide the tandems for when you need to back into dock doors in certain places where they want you to slide them, or if you get pulled over by DOT and not get pulled over, or if you get into the weigh station and it's not leveling out, so you need to distribute distribute the weight a little bit differently, and you're gonna have to slide the tandems. You're gonna have to know how to do that, So I just think they should definitely teach that in school. Another thing they don't teach in school, well, at least not my school, the logbook. They don't teach you how to use the logbook. I know a lot right now is EOD, LED, BET, EBT. I mean, I know it's all those T's and E's, but I still believe we should be taught how to use that logbook because the logbook is very important. It's gonna log our drive hours, our on duty hours, break. It's gonna log everything, and we're gonna need that for DOT. And if our ELD machine goes down, we need to know how. You need to know how because I now know how, but you need to know how to use your logbook and how to log on that. How to log your hours and your time, your driving and all that stuff. How to log it all in the book. It looks intimidating. It was intimidating to me at first when I first saw that book and I was getting shown how to do it. It was a little confusing, a little intimidating because of all the lines and stuff, but it's not hard at all. once you understand how you're logging it down, it's so easy, it's so simple, and the more you understand it, the more you do it, the better you'll understand it, and the easier it will be. All right, still on red. Yeah, so yeah, your logbook. I think that's another thing you definitely need to you should learn while you're in school. Um, there's a lot of things that I can't think of right off the top right now because this is like in the spare in a moment type of thing. But I'm realizing it as I was talking about school. I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of things they show us. Another thing they don't show us in school that they actually talk about is the tread depth of the tires. We know what we know the tread depth for each tires, for the drive wheels and every other wheel. We know the tread depth, the 4/32 and the 2/32. We already know all that, but they don't even show us how to check for the tread depth. They don't even show us what a tread depth gauge is. I actually have a tread depth gauge, but it's not on me right now, so I can't show you. But if you go right now to my earlier videos, I do have a video showing you a tread depth gauge and how to use a tread depth gauge. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to post that video down below in the comments. Take a look at it if you don't know what a tread depth gauge is and what it looks like and how to actually use the gauge, because I didn't know either until I got with Amazon and they actually gave me a tread depth gauge and showed me how to use it. Anyways, yeah. So, back to what I was saying. It absolutely makes perfect sense why they want us to wait a whole year until they hire us. Certain companies, why they wait a whole year just to hire you. I absolutely agree with it. It's the safest route to go. Prove yourself for a whole year that you can't crash, you can't flip the truck, and you're a safe driver. Prove that in a year. If I could see that in a year, you've been lasting that long, it's more trustworthy. The insurance, the insurance will look a lot better for the company to take on someone with 1 year versus no experience. It makes perfect sense. So I absolutely agree with it, and I do understand it. I absolutely do understand it. You have to sharpen your knife before you can cut. So it just makes sense to me. I do get it now. In the beginning, I didn't get it because there was a lot of jobs I didn't qualify for because at that moment I didn't have the experience. But the more I drove, the more I'm learning on the road, the more I see and understand. It makes more sense, and it just makes sense, you guys. It just really do. Comment down below if you think it makes sense or you think it does not make sense. But yeah, to bring it all back, man, it's been 8 months. Crazy. It's been such an amazing ride. I've been enjoying it, actually. I had my days where I was, really thinking about, man, this shit is actually crazy. Can I really do this for long? But man, I won't lie to you, man. Any job I ever had, and I had a couple of cool jobs where I used to climb cell towers and connect antennas for AT&T, and that was a cool job to some. I didn't enjoy too much of it because when it was real cold, I still had to get my ass up there, and I don't do well with the cold. I just don't. So driving trucks has been better than any job I ever held. I enjoy it more than any job I ever had. And in all honesty, I get paid more than any other job I ever had as well. And mind you, I'm not even a full year yet, and I still get paid more than the old jobs I did have. So that must tell you something. It was a great choice in my opinion. I made a great choice. I also made a great choice with leaving Amazon. I don't regret it. That will be another video for another time. I don't want to talk your ear off. I just got my green light. Let's go pull out of this door, seal these doors up so we can hit the road. Yeah, this is like one of the fastest I've been here in a while. Normally when I've been coming here lately, it's been taking a long time. I know the last time I came here, oh man, I sat here for like almost 4 hours. But I was here right now. I would say I was sat in this door for about half an hour. My whole break, basically, yeah, it took my half an hour break. I took my half an hour break and then I was done. So let's see. All right, we got a full load right here. Yeah, we have that sparkling ice. Yes. No. Gotta connect up there, buddy. You gotta connect. There we go. I wonder how they blow those things up. But yeah, man, the last time I was here, I spent almost 4 hours here. It was like a good 3.5 hours I sat here. I was pissed because I was almost running out of drive hours. By the time I got back to the yard, I had literally 30 minutes left. So I'm gonna have to go get the paperwork from the office and my seal because it's way down there. And I'm not gonna walk all the way down there to come all the way back. I'd rather ride over there. Shit, I don't care how nice it is. I ain't walking that long distance. Call me lazy, I don't care. Alright. Yeah, see, I'd have been walking from way down here had I decided to walk. So I decided to put the back of my trailer right there, so when I come out the door, I could just seal it right up, and jump in the truck, head back to the yard, which is like another 4 hours and 15 minutes. And if you want to consider the traffic, it could be like 5 hours. I got 5 hours and 25 minutes on the clock for my drive time, so let's see how this goes, man. So I got my, oh, look at this. I dropped my gloves. Damn. Good thing I was the one who found them coming back. He would have found them. What's up, man? And he would have probably found them and picked them up. They're brand new, too. I paid $9 for them bad boys. That would have been $9 down the drain. All right, so I'm sealed up. I'm sealed up. I'm closed up at the top, I should say. I'm closed up. I'm going to seal this bad boy up. All right. Got my bill of lading. So I'm good to go, man. I'm good to go. Let's hit this road. Let's get this bad boy to the yard. I'm going to bring y'all to the yard with me this time. Let's go. I just got a notification from my ELD reminding me that I got 30 minutes left on the clock for drive time. 30 minutes left, man. 30 minutes left. How long am I until I get to the yard? I'll be at the yard in 4 minutes. So right now I got 30 minutes before I get into a violation. And luckily for me, I made it, man. Last week, by the time I got to the yard and when I went to go log off, it literally hit that 30-minute mark. But right now, I'm 4 minutes away and I'm at that 30-minute mark. So I have plenty of time right now to get there, as long as there's no crazy hold up or a crash that's blocking where I can't get by. But I'm literally right around the corner from the yard, so I'm quite sure I'm gonna make it fine. Well, as soon as I heard that, because I have my headphones in, and as soon as I heard it go off, you have 30 minutes, I'm like, oh, damn. Luckily, I'm just getting off this exit. Luckily for me, I'm just getting off the exit. Crazy. Yeah, they still didn't fix this bad boy yet, so I can't even see it. You know, only when I can see it is when I'm putting myself on duty and not driving. That's only when I can see it. So I don't know how long I'm gonna ride around like this with this ghetto ELD. But, you know, as long as, you know, I can hear it, I'm good. Yeah, it's a little warm in here. Also, my AC's broken too. I believe my AC's broken. Every time I go to put on my AC, it just blows out nothing but hot air, and it happens every time. So I'm just convinced my AC is broken. But you know what? It's alright for the most part, because it's fall right now. I don't necessarily need the AC on. It's still a little warm at times, but you know what? I'll just put my window down. As long as I got that heat. As long as I got that heat for the winter, I'm cool. Yeah. Normally I would have been nice and let them go, but man, I'm on the clock right now. I know right now I'm probably down to 2 minutes, because I'm literally right around the corner from the yard, but I'm not trying to chance nothing. Watch out, buddy. Man, people be crazy, yo. There be people all in the street crazy. Even though he was in the side, it reminded me of earlier. Yeah. So we're pulling up right now to the yard. Yes, yes, yes. By now, I probably got about 25 to 24 minutes left on the clock. But it's not gonna take me no time back this trailer into the door and to um, disconnect my lines and, you know, pull out from the trailer and put the truck into the pen and lock up. So it's not gonna take me no time to do that. Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the yard. All right, I'm gonna put this bad boy right here in this empty spot. Yep, let's go, let's get it. Right up in the door. I go slow because I hate banging it. There you go. So now that I'm not driving, let's see where the time is. On duty, not driving. Oh shit, I got 12 minutes. How's that? But my status. All right, on duty, not driving. So let's go. Man, I literally just made it. I was supposed to back the truck in to the pen with the other two, but there's already two trucks in there. So normally what I do in this instance is I put my truck by the on the opposite side where that other opening is for the trailers. I'm just gonna put it there because there's no room. Only two trucks could fit over there. And then once I drop this trailer, disconnect, pull out, park the tractor, and then I'm gonna lock the main gate up. And then that's it for the day, man. Yo, 12 minutes on the clock. That's crazy, man. This rubber, I don't like this rubber. Cause it's like, it's gripping real good, but it's coming back up. So, yeah, man, it's crazy. If you got big hands, man, salute. Man. All right. All right, we disconnected that. Well, not disconnected, we pulled out. Let's get our airlines. And our electrical. Let's secure that up. Overall, though, it wasn't a bad day. It was pretty smooth. I ran into traffic on the way back like I expected I would. But luckily, it wasn't no crashes where I was sitting in traffic for a long time. So right here, you can see 12 minutes. I have 4 hours remaining for on duty, but I'm 12 minutes down. That's crazy. So now I'm just gonna go up. I put myself in driving. Now I'm just gonna go off duty and certify my log. Alright, gonna lock the bad boy up. And normally when I do that, I just walk around it. Just take a quick glance. Like I said, they don't expect us to do a thorough pre-trip or post-trip because there's somebody already in the morning who does all that, so that way we could just get on the road. All right. She could use a good wash, but it looks good. All right, let's go lock up this gate. Hopefully that Chevrolet's not in the way, because this gate swings open, so I don't think it should hit it, but we'll see about it. We'll see about it. Yeah, so overall, man, it was a pretty smooth day. Had no issues on the way there, had no issues on the way back. Just a little bit of traffic. You know, jackasses cutting me off. Made it on my 30, damn it. Made it on my 30 minutes. 30 minutes left and made it on the clock. Dropped the trailer, truck secure and locked up. Now I'm gonna lock the main gate. I like to do that to make sure it doesn't go anywhere before I put the initial lock, because I supposed to lock here. Last time I locked it right there and it still opened. That's when I was still new here. All right, and that's all she wrote.